When you spend all of your skill points on actual, like, skills and not the fighting ones, makes it very weird and wonky. You feel like I'm not fighting shit. I still have not put anything into medical, though.
But without my leg, how am I going to climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it?
Yeah, Doc. Is this...
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. While you're in my office, I'd ask that you do not discourage my patients from acquiring the necessary funds to save their lives.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc.
I don't encourage delays.
Yeah, I don't have the medical for that yet. Said one more night, then I'm out of here, out of here.
People back already. Anything else I can help you with? Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind? Basically, to avoid it at all cost. They have a brigadier up there by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it. Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption. You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Apologies, but tall tales and poorly formed fabrications failed to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4.
Alright, number 3, hands down, chat.
Which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
Absinthe-minded, 100%.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan. Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare. All right.
Yo, man.
Those
What up?
protectorate folk here from Westport, I really respect them. They've been through a lot. You tell them I said that, all right? I'm working them hard for seed money.
I don't know what to do. Alright. Honey, cut me, cut
You know what these new
red-handed
Westport
crude girl
protectorate
next door.
folks need? A middle
How
manager
could
to
this? We were
focus their
both butt
problems.
naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day.
I don't know how to play. Caught me on camera, wasn't me. Saw me banging on the sofa, wasn't me. Had her in the shower. Did you ever cut me on camera? Saw the marks on my shoulder. Heard the words I told her. And the screams get louder. She stayed until it was over. Honey, get me sick-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I to pick them from a tree we're about to see? Yes, Rick, it wasn't me, bro. I don't know what you've been told. It's lies. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, chat. Yeah, she got me on the counter. Wasn't me. Saw them ring on the sofa. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Caught me on camera. Saw the marks on my shoulder. As was I told her. As screams get louder. Until it was over. Got me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? Time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. Tell her that I'm sorry about the things that I've done. No sense at all. I'm sorry for the things that I've done. Battery rust.
Why?
Big Witch got me bird-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this dude so buff naked,
Really?
banging on the bathroom
Feel you're
floor.
entitled to
How
that
could
opinion,
I
do you?
forget that I had given her an extra key? Standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Because all these plants were unknown inside Auntie's
I don't
place.
want a dog
And there's
like
a good
she
chance
docked
we
like
can
my
make
coffee.
something. Though I expect word any day.
I see the way
that
she
the
moves, sent the
R&D
rush to
will
my
tweak
body.
and twist these plants so they're better
Want
than
that?
nature.
I need that.
Then
Girl,
we
give
push
me
that product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.0003427% of net after development. So, is there anything else, or can I get back?
Alright. Nope, not in here. Can't do shit here yet.
Outside. Other former protectorate folks. I mean, regular. Some are very well.
Blackstone.
Others seem a bit homesick.
And the she dark like a see the way she moves, set the rush to my body. I like that. Girl, give me And the night doing things. Drink her drink, smoke the roach. girl like she duck like my coffee, See the way she moves and my wrist with my body, I want that, and she's got somebody else's eyes I see myself in. I wanna know that every moment, God knows I'll best it. Today we met, I knew I had some catching up to do. She ain't my sort, ain't got my name, but if she did, I'd feel the same. I wasn't there for her first step, but I ain't missed a ball game yet. That ain't never gonna change. I could never walk away. Yeah, she's my baby, my whole world, but she ain't my blood, but she's my girl. This time maybe I'll quit. Stick figure crayon pictures with all of us holding hands. My mama said that it fit, it's too soon to this. So I took it to the plate and then I stuck it on the fridge, yeah. She ain't my blood, ain't not my name, but if he did, I'd feel the same. I wasn't there. Ow! Ow! I was not watching there. What did they even look like? I didn't even see. Oh, that. I could never walk away. Yeah, she's my baby, my whole world. She ain't my blood, but she's my girl. She's Saturday morning cartoons. She's thinking of sleep in your room. She's bigger than the plans I had. She's making me a better man. She ain't my blood, ain't got my name, but if I did, I feel the same. I wasn't there for her first step. I ain't missed a ball game yet. That ain't ever gonna change. Yeah, she's my baby, my whole world. She ain't my blood, but she's my girl. Dear God, please help me out. I know it's been a couple years since I've reached out and said hello. I've been wondering
You there. Keep your hands where I
why I keep not obsessing on the little things when I should be. One second, chat. I'm just working on something here. There we go.
Halt! What's an Auntie's choice monstrosity doing here? Have you come to spy? So confusion and disruption. I'll not have it.
Good, because I ain't bringing it. Though if you're that desperate to test my patience, by all means, keep it up.
Patience. As if you infiltrators possess as much. Feverishly raising our lands wherever you go. You are fortunate that I've been ordered not to open fire unless fired upon.
They never listen to sound advice, do they?
Some folk are dead set on going their way, even if it's straight out an airlock.
I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation. Indeed. Though once this was the accepted order in which we handled matters, now, well, any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall. So, you are a true believer. Why, in our matriarch's name would you not have said so earlier? You are exactly right. The paradigm upholds our social order, unity and respect above all. Surely you now understand my conundrum in the face of such blatant misinterpretation of our creeds. Might I call on you to fulfill your duty and uphold the Sovereign's justice? I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
This is exactly the manner of depravity we mean to free these folk from. I know we gotta cross the bridge, but there must be an alternative. One that don't involve an executioner.
No, I am ridding us of 2 dangerous traitors who will inevitably take good subjects down with them. Am I one of those good subjects? Of course. To my point, our forces on the island are dwindling rapidly. Not just from the fighting, but from treachery. Or from seeing treachery where there is none. I am seeking to preserve our forces by punishing the true wrongdoers. After all, it is rather impossible to uphold one's sovereign-given duties if one is deceased. Now, will you accept my offer, or will you finally get out of my sight? I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were... oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. What? How do you know this? A fascinating notion. And do you have proof that what they say is true? You believe those corporatists need a The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintrot of Westport. He is, unfortunately, my cousin. And most assuredly a disgrace to our line. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Anyone who allowed the enemy to overrun their land is a traitor. So yes. Now go on, but beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so
Not gonna lie, my thoughts are... Well, honestly, Thanks again for getting us off that
You're really
literal
something
ledge.
else, stranger.
Though with
Thank
our
you for
gratitude
getting us down.
meaningfully expressed through the requisite bits, I'm not sure we have anything more to discuss.
You're really something else, stranger. Thank you for getting us down.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Protector folks present as liberators.
Told my manager, a man is not a slice of ham.
Greetings! What's on your mind? I've some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure.
Hey there, Go. Oh, hello. Pardon if I'm a bit distracted. I'm just so happy to be here. If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers, and Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family. That seems now
I'm sending him to his death.
wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Why, that sounds like something only a true get-up-and-go-getter would have the sand for. Well, all glad this world. Hey there, go-getter.
You brought me my poor, hapless...
I don't believe there is any circumstance, cousin, in which you would celebrate our meeting. Whatever you intend to do, I can only hope you do it quickly. I do believe I spoke plainly about our kinship, or lack thereof.
So we're tearing families apart now? Every time I think I'm going to start redeeming myself, we stumble upon a situation like this.
Charlton, you've put us in this position. And I do not send you to your death with a grin. The great paradigm is worth more than either of us. I have no choice but to honor it. If only you had not strayed so far from home.
Uh-oh.
Now then, have you brought back proof of Ida's... Let me see that. Yes. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired in the wake of her sabotage. Though her triumph may not have endured, it was a good effort nonetheless. Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism. This displeases me. Sabotage is only as good as the further suffering inflicted once its victims know the truth. Since you have already delivered me Charlton, our arranged... Cadre, remember there...
Commander.
You didn't so much as flinch. Handing... Was passage across the canyon truly worth the price?
Yeah, suppose stringing up a defenseless person is the... This is exactly the kind of shit I'm fighting against. Lives being... This war zone is not your playground. Right. Ain't a stranger to tactics, Commander. But make no mistake, you give these folk an inch, and they'll crush the life out of you too. First chance they get. All right, I'll try to believe you. Should we get going?
Hear that? Those grinding gears are the sweet, sweet sound of victory. We're one step closer to DeVries.
Prisoner 34989-393A. There is no place for you in the paradigm.
Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your...
Though you're most welcome to my old Protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from here on out. That part of my life...
Of course.
Figured this ship would have departed by now.
You know how to
again. Thought we were done for now. You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not protected. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. I gather you haven't noticed the body.
The others don't look like they suffered easy.
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me. Thanks. Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel seemed spent by the time she got to me. Wore herself out on the others, I guess. Quick, though, before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's O2519W. Kind of you to offer, but...
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won.
And that might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard. Your friends ought to be proud.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires.
You know your stuff, Commander. I was just about to point out the same problem.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same? All right. I'm going to trust you on this, if only because I don't feel my head. No point in remaining here, then, is if you can't unlock it through nimble fingers. Want to talk about prepared? Quick. Well done. I can manage from here. Tell Zeb I'll one last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a sentinel killed, her transport destroyed. Anyway.
I know what Audra said, but what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first. I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the transport. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we gonna have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go? Yeah, but it's not like we've ever let that stop us before. That Sentinel's not gonna stop. She'll find new targets, new people to torture and kill. If we do nothing now, I've spent 10 years on the sidelines, watching people suffer, not being able to do a thing about it. Thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Let's get back to Zeb. He's still... Protectorate strung up there. Dead or dying slow. What in the fuck's going on?
Got that hole, Commander. Might be we can find ourselves a way in that avoids all the muscle and bluster.
What's that noise? Thank you for saving me. From what Briggs has told me, that's two we owe you now. Of course. Sorry to have...
You've saved me twice now. If there's anything I can ever do for you, friend, it's not much.
Armed and ready.
If I let my weapon run out of ammo... Alright.
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Yep. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, it just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals. Old girls, apparently, any other questions, or are you ready to meet this matriarch? I'm eager! So soon. All right. Liquidate 'em!
I have no ammo, and this bitch isn't giving me a chance to fucking make any. Like, are you fucking shitting me?
Stretch. No. No target.
Bring it here, would you? Whoa, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon hunter. Undamaged nerve endings? Even the coloration's to my liking. Can't ever discount the aesthetics. You're no slouch, you know that? If we had more soldiers with your talent, we would have taken Eden months ago. You earned it. We could head back to Doc Tinsley's lab now, though there's still the matter of that skeleton. Elsewise?
Alright, chat, I'm gonna run out for a quick cigarette. I'll be right back, everybody. Don't change that dial. The dial is lava.
Theoretically, it shall take me 4 hours to hang 8 bodies. But Montelli killed 6 more yesterday, and my shift only goes for 3 more hours. Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all these corpses is beyond my capabilities, and I certainly need no distractions. What is it you want? Is that you there? Why do you have an Auntie's Choice abomination in tow?
Careful now. You're speaking to a soldier who could put one between your eyes at 100 paces back. Lucky for you, I'm here in good faith.
Ugh, no matter. I cannot afford to worry over you. I have a grave number of bodies to hang and not enough time to hang them. Now, what is it that you want? Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in Protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too While it pains me to act in what might be contrary to the Brigadier's personal conviction, I do believe the Sovereign would expect me to honor the Vigilance Station. Still, I can't simply have you saunter through the gates. It would cause a terrible stir. Though there must be a way. The gibbets. There is little view of who is within them, so I can use them to haul you into the station without notice. I won't lock them, so you can free yourself once inside. I remember her. She and I occasionally met to take pot shots at the local Crabba population. She worked on the command floor. There's a chance she lingers, quietly continuing her work. Or she could be dead. Regardless, it has been quite some time since I saw her. Allow me to open them for you and your companions. Getting folks inside can be a little tricky. And try not to move much or they'll start swinging something fierce.
Hope I never see the inside of one of those again.
its relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Taking cover! A pre-and Johnny broken. Taking cover. Fitting conclusion. Refilling my weapon. Enemy's dead. That cover spot looks much better. Trust the plan.
If I go, can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor?
nerves.
Let me know when you need.
I am out. Retake Arcadia. Move forward. Hasten advance.
One sec, chat. Just gotta do something. Wait a minute.